I'm Carl Parker and this is a stunning Derwent reservoir. New Sweet Silver's non-fish meal ground bait. It's packed with particles. There's maize, grilled hemp, crushed hemp, plenty of food in there. Right, Derwent Reservoir, situated in County Durham. It's a trout fishery, but on the core side of it, there's loads of great big roach, and lately we've seen a few skimmers, hybrids, and the odd perch coming out. Out and out feeder approach today. So I've got two rods. I've got my long rod, which is the old MTW braid in the green colour, 12'6" rod. I've got a short boom there just for my feeder to run on of 018 MTW fluorocarb down to one of the new MTW feeder links, just a window feeder, twizzle boom, and straight onto a metre hook length of 012 MTW fluorocarb, which is that, and a size 12 N30 hook. I'll leave that there. Right, short line, fishing about 20 metres. We've got the new MTW feeder braid in 010, exactly the same as I've one, short boom of 018 fluorocarb, new MTW feeder link, twizzle boom, down to the same 012 fluorocarb hook length and a 12 N30 hook. Right, baits for today, we've got the new MTW Silver's Sweet ground bait. Simple pint of maggots, pint of castor, hemp. I've got floating maggots for the hook. I've got a few dead reds, and I've got some worm in my bag just in case. Short line's roughly 20 metres out in a count of 2. My long line's roughly 40-45 metres out on a count of 4. So let's get started and see what's out there. Right, setting chuck. Had a bite on the first one and missed it, and we've just got the first Derwent roach. A little bit on the small side for here, but lovely. Right, third chuck, been in 24 seconds and it's went round, and I think this is a slightly better. Yep. That's what we're after. Lovely. That's what we've come for. Right, I've shortened my hook length by a foot because I've been getting a few sucked maggots. This is fourth chuck, 2.5 minutes in, and we've got a lovely roach. Right, little change. Still sticking with floating maggots on the hook. I've switched from a window to a 5-hole cage just to get a bit of bait out there, and I've stepped up and putting a lot more casters and hemp through it, and it seems to have brought a response. Squeezing it quite tight as well. Right, we're just approaching the first hour now. I've got 9 roach and a perch, but switching from that window feeder to the 5-hole cage and shortening the hook length seems to have brought a few fish in, and we're getting a lot more positive bites now. Right, it's went a bit iffy on me long line, so I'm going to get off my box and I'm going to chop up some really finely chopped worm and just put a little bit in. I don't want to put too much in case it draws the trout in, but I just want that extra bit of scent out there just to try and hold a few fish. And I'm going to have a look on the short line. Right, I've just had my first chuck on the short line, and I've had a roach after 2 minutes, but I didn't actually see the bite, I just felt it when I twitched the feeder. So I've just shortened me hook length by a foot again, just like I did on the long line, and we'll see if that brings a more, we'll see if I can see a bite this time. Right, I've had 4 or 5 chucks on the short line now. It has produced a few fish, but they're a lot smaller than what I was getting out long. I have just started introducing a little bit of chopped worm, and it seems to have brung bites quicker. But I want to have this chuck, and if it's still a small stamp, I'm going to go back out long, because I put 2 feeder fulls with quite a bit of finely chopped worm in, just to see if that brings a quick response. It's turned out to be quite a challenging day. After having 2 fish in the first 3 chucks, I thought it would have been quite easy. But the bailiff's just been round, and there's 6 or 7 other coarse anglers, and all seem to be struggling. So I've just had my first chuck on the short line before, and I've had a small roach. Probably is the first fish in the last half hour. I've just refed me long line with 5 feeder fulls of castor and hemp, so hopefully we can get another little run on there before we finish off. Right, tip on the long lines just went round, and don't think it's a roach. It's not going mental like a trout though. That's a trout. Definitely a trout. It's not. It's a big perch. Last fish of the day. Tips just went round on the long line. I'm not sure what it is. Nice roach to end on. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe because there's plenty more videos ready to go. Last thing we'll do is to get packed up, so we'll see you next time.